Welcome back to another episode of the Rise Up podcast. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's all about finding clarity and direction in life. We'll be exploring how you can navigate life's uncertainties with a fresh approach to self-growth and understanding. Whether you're feeling a little lost or just looking for a new way to think about your goals, this episode is for you. And as always, if you want to follow along or dive deeper, we've got a PDF transcript of today's episode available for anyone who might need it. You'll find the link in the description below. Let's get started. Life is like sailing a boat through a vast, unpredictable ocean. On land, we have clear paths to follow. Even if we get lost, there's always a way to backtrack. But in the middle of the ocean, without a compass or a clear destination, things can get tricky. Many of us end up drifting, unsure of which direction to take, feeling pushed and pulled by the waves of life. This uncertainty is something we all face at some point. Deep down, we all crave control over where we're going and how we steer the ship of our lives. One practical way to find that direction is through a method I like to call reflective contemplation. It's not just about thinking, it's about digging deeper than a typical reflection, leading to a better understanding of both ourselves and the world around us. It's a way to shed light on our true intentions, ambitions, and obstacles. Start with the simple stuff. In the past, I've often recommended people reflect on what they truly enjoy and dislike. It sounds simple, but the impact is profound. Each night, take a moment to go over the day and ask yourself, what did I enjoy? What didn't I like? This basic exercise, practiced daily, will help you accumulate insights over time. The answers might seem small at first, but they add up, forming a clear picture of who you are, what you want, and what you should avoid. Eventually, you'll have a strong sense of direction, whether it's about your career, relationships, or friendships. It's about living with intention, not just going through the motions. Recognizing intellectual hunger. Now, here's where things get interesting. Have you ever felt intellectually hungry? Not the kind of hunger that food can satisfy, but a craving for knowledge, for understanding, for deeper insight. Often, we don't even realize we're intellectually starving. We assume we know enough, which leads to complacency. But this kind of complacency can be dangerous, holding us back in life without us even noticing. Recognizing that hunger is a game changer. It prompts us to seek new information, broaden our perspectives, and question what we think we know. This awareness becomes our compass, guiding us through life's challenges. It helps us avoid the trap of arrogance, the false sense that we've arrived, or that we know all we need to know. Applying reflective contemplation to real life. Think about a moment when you felt stuck. Maybe it was during a conversation where you wanted to share an idea but hesitated. That hesitation is a clue that there's a gap in your confidence or understanding. It's a sign that you're hungry for knowledge in that area, whether it's communication skills or self-assurance. Once you recognize the gap, you can take steps to fill it. You might start by asking for advice, seeking mentors, reading books, or watching videos on the topic. The key is to satisfy that hunger with healthy food, knowledge that genuinely fills the gap. This process also applies to relationships. If you notice patterns of conflict or miscommunication, ask yourself if there's something you might be missing. Are there habits you're holding on to that need to change? Is there a better way to approach conversations with your partner? This kind of introspection isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous process that keeps you evolving, understanding yourself better with each step. Making a habit of self-awareness. Turning this into a habit is crucial. You don't need to spend hours every day. Just a few moments of contemplation each evening or weekly will do. Over time, your life will improve in ways you couldn't have predicted. It's like shining a flashlight on all the dark corners of your mind, slowly bringing everything into the light. By recognizing where you're hungry and addressing it, you minimize your blind spots. This practice makes you more self-aware and ultimately leads to a more fulfilling and successful life. You'll face fewer unexpected obstacles, make better decisions, and become someone who not only knows where they're going, but also enjoys the journey. So, here's my challenge to you. Find out what you're hungry for. Don't settle for what you think you know. Reflect, question, and then feed that hunger with healthy, nourishing knowledge. Before long, you'll see yourself becoming a person you're genuinely proud of. Someone who is kind, thoughtful, and resilient, both in the eyes of others and, most importantly, in your own eyes. Remember, life's a long journey. The clearer you are about your direction, the more rewarding it becomes. Keep shining a light on what matters, and you'll discover the kind of wisdom that transforms not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Rise Up podcast. I hope today's conversation has sparked some new thoughts and given you a fresh perspective on navigating life's challenges. Remember, recognizing where we're hungry for growth is the first step toward a more fulfilling journey. If you'd like to revisit any part of today's episode, don't forget that the PDF transcript is available. Just check the description for the link. Stay tuned for more inspiring content, and as always, keep rising up and reaching for your true potential. Until next time.